Right, what we're looking at today is grouped data. Okay, that's taking data from frequency tables, grouped frequency tables, and putting them into various diagrams. So it could be cumulative frequency diagrams, could be histograms, could be frequency polygons. There are three main ones. Okay, what I'm going to do is just going to do a quick overview about how to get started. I think once we get started, we're fantastic. It's just getting started, which is the issue. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at is from here, we've got cumulative frequency. Okay, so cumulative frequency, a lot of people call that running total. So cumulative frequency. Okay, as I said, you call that running total. Okay, it's called that because what we do is we add up the frequency as we go along, so it accumulates almost. Okay, so cumulative frequency, what we do, we add up the frequency. Okay, and then whenever we're plotting this, what we have to do is we have to plot the upper bound, the upper limit. Okay, so plotting, we plot cumulative frequency against the upper bound. Okay, I think once we know them basics, then we're brilliant, as I said, with cumulative frequency, just making sure we know that that's what we do. Next thing to look at, so here we've got frequency polygons. So frequency polygons. Okay, so frequency polygons, main thing, look at this word here, polygon. Okay, a polygon is a shape with straight edges. That's all it is. So you're going to have a graph which has got straight edges. A frequency polygon will always look something like that. Okay, so it's a graph just with straight edges. Okay, and all we'll do simply for this is we plot the frequency against the midpoint. So in this example here, we've got a group which is 10 to 14, the midpoint is going to be 12, the frequency is 2, so go to 12 minutes, 2 students, plot a point there. Keep doing that, and then we're going to have something that looks a bit like that, and that's a frequency polygon. Pretty simple, this one. Final diagram. This is grade A topic, is histograms. Okay, once you see histograms, the first thing you've got to look at is frequency density. Write that in capitals, it's pretty important. So you plot frequency density for histograms. Okay, the frequency density sometimes gives you a clue like we have here, so it has frequency density. We work that out using the information on our table. So we've got the frequency, we've got the groups. Okay, we use that by having frequency divided by the class width. So class width, for example, if we look at the group 10 to 20, there's a difference of 20 in between them, so the class width is 10. Here we've got 20 to 25, difference of 5, so the class width is 5. So if we were working out the frequency density here, we've got the frequency divided by the class width, so 15 divided by 5, which would be 3. And as we see, this is going to be 3 over the side. One more thing which we could come up with for histograms is not just plotting, where we need to find the frequency density, but having a histogram here. okay, where we need to use a histogram to find the frequency. Once we've got that, all I need to know is to find frequency, we just rearrange this formula. So frequency is going to be frequency density multiplied by class width. Okay, if we look at the chart, the frequency density is the height in these bars. The class width is the width. Okay, so we do the height times by the width. That's actually found in the area of the bar. So as well as looking at the frequency density times by the class width, frequency is area of the bar. Okay, so I've got 3 bits of information here. As I said, pretty important. Okay, but once we get started with these, I think we're brilliant. I think we can work away from that. It's just actually getting started. So final thing, I'm going to leave this here so we can maybe see it all. And then we'll have a quick screenshot of that. Okay, use that when you revise and use it to help you with your past papers, and I think you'll see a lot more marks coming along.